First time playing. Ghost of the Babe is actually a map that I saw a lot, and that's the reason why I say that I don't want to play it, because I know I won't be able to complete it. It's very hard. It's way harder than New Babe Plus. It's not a joke. Like, New Babe Plus is so much easier than Ghost of the Babe. Like, you have no idea. But you know... let's try. At least now I have... A passage has appeared in Red Crown Woods. Go there and investigate the Ghost of the Babe. Yeah, because basically the other maps, including New Babe Plus, have like they all appear from the very first map, you know, which is this one. I like my crown though. So wait, where do I have to investigate? Wait, did I have to listen to this moron talk? Hey. Oh, he went silent. Is it here? There's something here? No, doesn't look like it. Hey, hobo. Damn it, he's sleeping. Okay, so he say that it's in Redwood, and the picture show this part, right? Didn't it show this part? I wonder if it's gonna be instantly noticeable or what. Oh, there is a crow. Was that crow there before? Oh no, there is the path. To the right. Damn it. This is, as I say before, the first map of the first area of the main game, pretty much. Ouch. Damn it. Fucking up the first map before even getting to the fucking DLC. Can you believe that? Okay. So apparently this is where Ghost of the Babe starts. Let's see. Huh? Wait. Okay, but what's... Oh, there's nothing on the right here. I thought it was like a passage, but they were just leaves from a tree. What the fuck is that? Wait, am I stone? Is that a bird with feet? What the hell? Absolutely stone. You know, just as suspected. Anyways, let me see if I missed something from chat when I was beating the previous map, because I wasn't reading, really. I was quite euphoric. Oh, Kyle basically bragging about 100% and no dead. Yeah, it's a beard with feet. Can you believe that? It's a beard with feet. Kinda funny if you ask me. On your wavelength? What you mean on your wavelength? For true scholars? No. Beard. Yeah, the problem is I don't give a shit about your shitty scholarship. Wait, why? What dark hole? What are you talking about, dude? Also, how do I take off this fucking hat? I don't like it. Fuck your hat. This one, right? Equip. Oh, I can inspect it. It has a pleasant scent. Yeah, let me equip that. I don't want to look like a moron. So this is the hole you meant? Well, it's literally the only way to go, so I guess we gotta fall down there. Because I don't think I can reach up there, right? No, I think the game intends you to fuck you up like that. Okay, well, YOLO. There you go. What's in here? I think this is the real start of the game. Oh, fuck me. Well, I guess this is the real start of the game. Hello. And this is where the popular bog meme came from. Every time that you fall in a game like this, they say return to the bog. Well, it's because of this shit when Forsen play this. Wait, what was he saying? I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking of Forsen. Oh, this is very fucked up. This area has basically a combination of two things. First of all, obviously the water mechanic, the underwater mechanic, and second of all, the snow mechanic. All of them at the same time. That's a little bit fucked up, if you ask me. A little bit. Oh, I also should mention now, though I already mentioned it before, but I don't really want to try hard this map. Just telling you that I just want to test it, mostly because I finished the previous map sooner than I thought. But I think I'll definitely won't try hard this one. Because as I said, it's very hard and very unforgiving. And not now, like, here we cannot even see how unforgiving it truly is. This is just, this is nothing, basically. But you know. Wow. That was close. That was kinda close. Oopsies. I actually didn't know that this place was called bog. Is bog a real English word? Like, does it mean swamp or something like that, or what is it? Are you there, Yami? I think I need your English knowledge. I think I indeed am in need of your English knowledge. Damn it. A bog or bogland is a wetland that accumulates peat, a deposit of dead plant material, often mosses, and in a majority of cases, sphagnum moss? I don't know what that is. But it's moss, basically. They are similar, I see. Interesting. But yeah. You could say that Forsen popularized the word. Well, Forsen. Forsen's community more than Forsen himself. Also, Yami, I want to believe that you are watching this stream with Forsen's stream in parallel. Though actually, now that I think about it, I think that Forsen ends the stream right when I started. So, never mind. Maybe not. But, you know, I want to believe that before I start the stream you're watching Forsen. Like, if you're not, you should. You should definitely do it. I wonder for how long he's gonna be playing the custom map. Nice. Ooh, that was very close. Wait, which side? I'm assuming to the right, right? Ooh, that was also very cool. You don't watch Force, and maybe I open it once every couple weeks during work for the lulz. Yeah, but come on, bro. His stream is pretty much like this one when he plays Champ King, except that he talks even less, so it's even better for you. He's even less talkative than me. It's like your perfect streamer. Uh-oh. And that's a long way down. I curse myself? Not really. This guy is blaming the babe. The only problem of this babe is that I already know how she looks like. And I also know how most of this map looks like, to be completely honest. So, not gonna be much surprises here. To me, at least. Oof. Full jump to the left. Another full jump to the left. Maybe I fucked that one up. Or maybe I can do full jump too. But not really. Maybe here? That's still not enough. Oh, that was very lucky. So I'm assuming I need to go to that platform. Okay, and now what? Full jump left, right? Yeah. Full jump left. Ah, damn it. The worst part is that here you miss one jump and it's all the way back. Why don't you have a seat over here, little bitch? You know. I will be saying that I probably would not even stream this. Because I'm trying to remember how Forsen's stream went back then when he played this map. I remember it taking so fucking long for him to beat this. Like almost the same that it's taking him beat the custom map. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I don't think I will ever I think that I'm gonna stream it today, and that's it. Like, that's about it. Streaming it longer than that, for now, it will be a mistake, I think. You know, at least it's the kind of game that you can always play when you really have nothing to look forward to. That's very cool. You know, I have a game, I found a game that I want to play on stream for the next stream, so I kinda wanna do that instead. It's obviously a game that is not masochistic like this one, but you know. Yeah, still struggling. When is Touhou 17.5? I don't know, dude. You tell me when is Touhou 17.5. Well, remember something that is worth remembering is that August has 31 days. So when they say that it releases on August, it still means that there are 9 days to go. So gonna be one of those days, I will assume. Probably. Possibly. It will. Or not. Honestly, if you want my very honest opinion, I am in like a 60-40 chance, like 60 that it's gonna get delayed and 40 that it's gonna get actually released in August. You know. I think that that's how it's gonna be. Probably. I don't know. If it gets delayed, I'm gonna talk even more shit to Tasofra than I already do. Why don't you lie down in the bog? I mean, I will, but not yet. You gotta understand that before I do that, I need 1 hour and 14 minutes, which is how much is left for me to end the stream. That's when I will lie down on the bog. But until then, I still will keep on jumping. But you know, it's okay. This guy, as the Yangs will say, the guy down there is coping. He's doing the cope thing. Do you think Champers are immortal? I was talking about something like that the other day. And I don't know about being immortal, but you know, when it comes to what is it called? When it comes to pain, I really think that they... How old are you? Hey, when I mean the young, I mean the people that are, you know, 18 or lower. But obviously, yeah, I am still young. But I mean, come on. It's a way of saying the youngsters. Yeah, I know I'm young, and you are young too. No shit. You know, just a way of saying. Speaking of way of saying, yeah, I was talking about this guy falling over and over again. He probably... It has to be painful. Like, the most unrealistic thing is the fact that this guy actually keeps trying to get to the top. That's the most fucked up part of all, really. The mod has copium. Yeah, kinda like that, pretty much. You could definitely say that. The bog has copium. Sounds about right. But you know. Oh, I just realized that there are faces in the background. Like, this place is truly cursed. Not just like the previous one where it just say that it's cursed, but it didn't look very cursed to me. You know, it's okay. But anyways, yeah. Of all of the unrealistic things that this game has, the fact that this guy keeps, you know, keeps standing up and continuing to jump no matter how many times he fucking falls, that's truly the most unrealistic of it all. Really. But you know, it's okay. Have a lie down the bog. I don't wanna lie down the bog. Sadly this is not a... Oh, I can adjust myself by hitting the wall. You know. No. I think it's better to do it like this, right? But I think no, I'm gonna hit my head here, right? Yeah. Damn it. I knew it and I still did it. And this guy is being a babe bigot. All babes are the same. Unbelievable. This guy being very, you know, very non-Twitch friendly. Thankfully we're not on Twitch, so... That's what truly matters. Oof. All babes are gold diggers? Unbelievable. Yannick is gonna get console. It's for the what? What's a Nuki? I don't know what that means. For the Nuki? Is that a Canadian word or is that standard English? I can't tell. It's really hard to position yourself in this shit. Phew, that was really close. Oh, that's gonna suck now. How do I reposition myself now? Oh, okay. That works. Well, it's better to undershoot that jump than to overshoot it. At least. God damn it. Oof, okay. So full jump to the left. This is the jump I failed before. This is so fucked up, dude. Here maybe it's better to even jump to the left, but I can't tell what's the better alternative here. Problem is that you cannot move. No matter what you do, it's impossible to move here. Other than by jumping, I mean. One of the many words for sets. And that means that everyone here is gonna get cancelled. Unbelievable. Wait, what's up there? Oh, come on. You're gonna make me hit my head. Okay. Damn, this shit keeps on going. Wait, I'm supposed to be here then? I think I am, and this platform is there basically to make me auto-correct. Well, to make me correct my trajectory. And then to the left, right? Well, all the way down. Oh, never mind. I save. Name of popular Limp Bizkit song. Limp Bizkit. I don't know who those are. Oof. Well, at least the bog ends here. Well, ends after this, that is. Can I wall jump here? Nope. I think I just fucked up. Let me go here. I'm too much to the right. I'm still too much to the right. No, damn it. Ah, that's all the way down. Oh, never mind. Or maybe it is. Wait, how the fuck do you recover from this? Oh, okay. This guy doesn't know Limp Bizkit. No, I don't. Oh man. Yeah, that's all the way down, by the way. Damn, I can't believe how long the bog is. It's really fucked up. The bog really seems to be an insane way to telling you that this map is not made for people to play it. Well, at least it warns you very early that that's the case. There are no delusions. Oh, that reminds me, speaking of Canadian shit, there was a band the other day that I don't remember, but it's from Canada and they have a very cool song with a very cool video, and I don't know if you know them. The problem is, I think they are called Little, like L-I-L. Is that possible? Though that's a very generic name, so I don't know if that's how it was called. I can't remember actually. No, not Little. No, it was a 3-word name, but it wasn't those three-letter word name. Pop, like PUP. Do you know them? Yummy? They are Canadians. Are they popular over there? Wait, why did I jump here? Am I stupid? Good shit. No, not P-O-P, P-U-P. Pup, like a dog. Pup, a puppy, right? They have a song, which is the reason why I know them, that is called DBP, I think, which stands for Don Belly Parkway. No, it's a question, you dumbass. I'm not saying that he has to know them. I'm asking if he knows them. Just want to know if they are popular. Probably not, but I don't know. That song is pretty good, and the video is even better. Man of few words, it seems. Kinda. Well, the song definitely doesn't have few words. I recommend you to Google that song. Well, on YouTube, because the video is amazing. It's one of those videos that you look at and you're like, wow. How can you make a video that is so good? You know what Don Belly Parkway is? Yeah. Well, basically, the song is about a guy that is not very, like, it's very childish, but it's not very right in the head, you know. And in one of the verses he says doing 180 on the Don Belly Parkway, like 180 kilometers per hour. So, you know, it's a very cool song. It really is. Funnily enough, the reason why I know that song is because of Osu. Osu really makes you learn a lot about a lot of people, a lot of musicians, and they are very good. At least, well, I don't know how they are outside of that song, because I didn't hear other song. But that song, very good. I guess you could say the genre is punk rock, I guess. That's how you call it. I think that's how you will call it. You know, I'm assuming that the Don Belly Parkway is a very popular avenue or something like that, right? Also, you know what they say about first impressions being very important, right? Literally, the starting line of the song is your sister thinks that I'm a freak. Like, it already starts like that. So how could it not be a good song, right? It's a highway. Interesting. Yeah, it seems that you don't want to go at 180 kilometers per hour, right? Probably not a very smart idea. Well, then again, it's a highway, but you know. Nice. This was to the right, then to the right, and then to the left. Damn, that's jumped. At least I didn't lose any progress there. Oops. No, I'm still fine. For now. That jump is really hard to do. And this jump is also hard to do. Okay. How about we don't choke? That will be pretty cool, don't you think? And the last jump is so evil. It's better to overshoot it, yeah. That's way better than undershooting it. I don't know what to do here. Full jump to the left, I don't know. There you go. We're out of the bog. But how do I go up there? I actually don't know. Jump, full jump to the left or full jump to the right? Fuck it, left. Okay, it was left. Huh? I picked something up? Limit is generally 100 here for highways. I see. Yeah, here, I don't know. Since I don't have a car, I can't tell. Hey, Paul. No, I'm on my way to meet her. This guy is also coping, damn. Everyone is coping here. Your shoes? Oh, you want fragments? Why don't you shove them up your ass instead? This is what happens when you play too much Jump King. You end up like that guy. There is a ramp back... Yeah, there are 2 ramps back down to the bog. Because, you know... Well... It's impossible to fall on the left one, but the right one, yeah, it's right there. You don't want that. Molding Manor, damn. I'm seeing so many Force and memes here. The Molding Manor? That's fucked up. So you do that jump. The Molding Manor. I wonder if the developers made it on purpose. You had a car you used to drive, yet I have no fucking idea. They are saying that you are danger behind the wheel. That's what you're trying to say. At least the song is cool, I gotta admit. So I don't know what to do here. It's not a full jump. Or... no. Definitely not a full jump. No, I think I'm supposed to jump to the little stairs that you can see there. Damn it. Okay. And now what? Do I go there? Probably. Yep. Yeah, I knew that that wasn't a full jump, but then... the baby's Yuyuko? That will be cool, but no, the babe here... basically, it doesn't look like any Touhou character. That's a... uh-oh. Oh, okay. That's a very cool design, though. And this place is very fucked up. Oh shit. Shouldn't have done that. I'm aware. Stream farted? What you mean? Is the stream looking fine for anyone else? Like, will you be a little bit more specific? Your internet did? I don't know. Anyone else can confirm if the stream works? Let me know. It was only a fart. Your internet is a little bit nasty then. The only thing that's not quite good is what's being streamed. Everything apart from that is okay. Well, look at the bright side. I'm not gonna be streaming this on the next stream. Sadly it works, damn. I can't believe how everyone here is such a fucking tsundere. Like damn. Like when you look at a tsundere in an anime, you're like... this kind of people don't exist, right? Like this is just a fantasy. And then I see all of you and I'm like, damn, hey, maybe the animes weren't that, you know, weren't that wrong. Absolute tsunderes, every single one of you. That war only triggers me more? No, that war only makes you even harder. I know it does. But yeah, I know that it triggers you, and I love saying it because of that. Speaking of tsundere, by the way, I was listening to the opening and endings of Zero no Tsukaima today. And that anime is so fucking degenerate, dude. It really is like when anime started getting really degenerate. I mean, there was degenerate anime before, but I'm trying to say that it's when it started to get popular, that kind of degenerate anime. More particularly isekai degenerate anime. So, you know, it was like the beginning of the downfall, you could say. But you know, it's only downfall for the ones that don't like that. The ones who like that, probably the golden age. You know. And why is that guy with his mouth open? I recognize that name. It has the girl with the pink hair. Yeah. Damn, you know that anime? I can't believe it. You're even more of a tsundere now. Constantly shit-talking anime, and you know that anime that most people nowadays don't even know. Yeah. To most people nowadays, the to-go isekai anime is Konosuba. So they don't even know about Zero no Tsukaima for the most part. The flat board and the maid with the weird name. What you mean weird name? Wasn't she called Siesta? That's an actual word in Spanish, by the way. It means nap. Yeah, that one. Which anime? Zero no Tsukaima, also known as the familiar of Tsukaima, though nobody calls it like that, so you know. I was a weeb in the past. In the past. Like, dude, I don't like using this word, but the amount of cope from Yami is ridiculous right now. The cope has no bounds. Oh wait, it's not here. It's here. Damn, if you fail that jump, it's all the way down to the bog. You know, but never watch it. I did, I fully watched it. It's a very perverse anime, is what I can definitely tell you. Ouch. That's a red flag. Red flag. Damn it. I don't know what to do here. Well, let's welcome the bog yet again. At least you fall, quote-unquote, only here. If you fail these jumps like that, you go all the way down. That's a shame. Does Mesilan do siesta? Yes, they do. Well, I used to do. But especially here in the city that I'm in, yeah, as Colo says, it's more common in provinces. It's not really that common on the big city. But yeah, in more, you know, in cities like the one I'm in right now, siestas are very common. In fact, most commerces here close in the afternoon, like from 1 p.m. to from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I think. Most commerces are closed. Most of them, not all of them. But most of them don't open until very late in the afternoon. And then they close obviously at night. But yeah. That is indeed how it works. Yeah, you could say businesses, but I think commerce here is understandable. Like basically any place that sells shit is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. It has that scene, "You're my master tonight." I don't remember. I don't remember because it's been literal. I will say that it was almost a decade ago that I watched that anime. so I don't remember clearly. You watch like 2 episodes and you like the aesthetics. Yeah, the characters look cool, that's for sure. Cat Girl? No, I don't remember it. As I said, it's been a long time since I watched it, so I only remember some very key moments, but that's about it. But I am aware that it was a very degenerate show. Welcome back to the bog, thanks. What do you mean? You didn't realize that I was back in the bog? I came here like 5 minutes ago. Wait. Oh, okay, it was to the left. I don't like this positioning. Wow, that was incredibly lucky of me. Sadly, this isn't that lucky. I'm pretty sure that bouncing there is not gonna work. Just in case, I'm gonna reposition myself. No, not like that. A little bit more. Yeah, like that. Perfectly. Exactly like that. Ooh, dude. Can I actually jump without getting hit? Oh yeah, I actually can. Ooh, I almost hit myself there. Nice. And we're out. Out of the bog. Wow. I almost went all the way down. Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to say almost. I meant to say I actually went all the way down. Wait, so it's impossible to save yourself from that? It didn't seem like I could jump high enough, I think. I don't think. I don't know. Didn't seem like I could jump high enough there. Well, so if you're on the left side, it's impossible? That's fucked up. Which doesn't surprise me, you know. Maybe I needed to be a little bit more to the left or something like that, probably. But, you know. But, you know. Kinda made me watch it again now, talking about all this Zero no Tsukaima. Especially, you know why? There is a very interesting thing about Zero no Tsukaima that happened to other, you know, anime slash manga before. That is that the author died, right? The author unfortunately died, but because the author died, they gave the show a happy ending. Like the kinda ending of everyone live happily ever after, right? So because of that, I mean, obviously with all due respect to the writer, it doesn't seem like it was the worst outcome. Because Japanese writers, and writers in general, not just Japanese, are very known for not knowing how to finish a story. Like, they basically just try to be original, but in their quest for being original, they end up, you know, putting out an ending that is just trash. The best example is Shingeki no Kyojin, that I'm not gonna say anything about because I don't want to spoil Kolo. but basically it's the kind of anime that in their wish for being original, they basically just threw everything that they previously built to the trash. They are like, you know, they are so close, kinda like in this game when you're on the last screen and instead of jumping properly you fall all the way down and everything that you done before is for nothing, right? It's kinda like that. So, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna spoil you, come on bro. I told you I won't. That's the most I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil you. That's as far as I will say. In fact, you know what? Let me use another anime so you don't get all pissy like this. Death Note. Death Note, I think, is the perfect example. Death Note is an anime that, you know, it would have been better if it ended with the first antagonist dead. I'm not gonna spoil it even though it's very old. And, you know. But after that, well, actually, by just saying that, I pretty much spoiled it anyways. Whatever. The point is, what was I about to say? Yeah, that a lot of stories are better off not being finished. A lot of stories are just better off with the author. I'm not gonna say dying, because, you know, I'm not an asshole, but a lot of times it's better that the author just leave their work to do something else, and whatever happens in the end is as vanilla as possible. Because they really love fucking up their own stories. It's like a fetish that they have. Like they cannot live without fucking up their own stories. So because of that, it's obviously unfortunate that the reason why the story was abandoned was because of a death. But I think what happened to Zero no Tsukaima is basically the best thing that could happen to the story. Because, you know, it really could have... It really could have fucked it up a lot. Oh, speaking of fucking up... Yeah. It also applies to games. Wow, it was the wrong side. I can't believe it. I was supposed to... Yeah, it's okay. A very good example, I think, are games like Dark Souls. The endings on Dark Souls are so fucking trash that they make you think that it's not worth it that you beat the game. They really make you think that's it. Yeah, at least in this game, in Shaman King, you feel like a hero at the end. And you also get to see tits. Right? So, even if it's like not the best ending in the world, you still feel satisfied after looking at the end in this game. In Dark Souls, you feel the opposite of satisfied. You feel like, did I do all of this shit for this? You know. Not to mention Code Vein. Because, you know, at least Dark Souls, it's a game that in the beginning it doesn't have story, right? It's a game where the story is pretty much non-existent, regardless of how many people like to think that it's very deep or shit like that. But in Code Vein, story was supposed to be important. In fact, the game is more of an anime than it is a game. And then you reach the end and you are like, damn, This is how it ends. That's it. All the shit that I did to achieve this. At least it has multiple endings, but I'm pretty sure that even the multiple endings don't really... Like, I read in some Steam forums that even the other endings are trash. Even the quote-unquote good ending is trash as well. Apparently Code Vein is in the same world as God Eater. I haven't played God Eater. I have not played that game. Though honestly, I'm not interested in God Eater, but I'm interested in another God game, which is God Hand. I really want to play God Hand one of these days. Seems like a very unique game too. Like the kind of game that, you know, you really don't see much of, right? God Hand is poggers. I mean, it's hard. That game is for men. Says the guy that cries at the thought of playing Touhou 12 on normal. Come on, bro. At least I have an excuse. I played in a difficulty that was made to make you rage. Come on, dude. In normal. Anyways. Point is... yeah, I kinda wanna play God. You already did 12 in normal? Then what are you bitching about? Are you bitching about 12 if you already did it? Or are you saying that it was very hard? Well, okay, that probably makes sense, yeah. Just bitch about it, no tears. No tears. Ah, damn it, dude. It was a very enjoyable game, yeah. Well, did you play the extra stage though? Because the extra stage is like the best thing about that game. By far. Orisa took forever, like 5 tries. That's taking forever. I don't know why you, considering how much you like try-harding shit, why you never try hard, you know, the games on harder difficulty. Did everything until 14, that's where I stopped. Knew it was easier than the fucking Kogasa mid-boss. The Kogasa mid-boss? You mean the one where she spins lasers? But that's not a hard spell. Or you mean mid-boss in the normal game? Because the mid-boss in the normal game are quite annoying, yeah. You can do that. Well, the trick is moving in the... I can't remember what the trick was. I think the trick is moving in the same direction that the lasers spin. Like, if you move where they are moving, it's easier to see where they are gonna stop. And for Miko Rising Sun, that's also very easy. All you have to do, it's when they are at the bottom of the screen and they cross, it's your time to go up. And well, at least in 13 you have training mode. I mean spell practice, so you can try by just practicing that. Shouldn't be that hard. I'm not saying that it's the easiest thing in the world, but Well, at least Rising Sun shouldn't be hard to do. The Kogasa one, I will admit that it was hard for me too as well. But if you do what I told you about, which is moving in the direction that the laser is moving, it should be easier to dodge. You move in the same direction, then the laser spawned in front of me and couldn't stop fast enough because I have reflexes of a snail. Well, I guess it's a matter of practicing at the end of the day, you know. Was doing the God Hand only normal moves challenge in PS2. Normal moves only. Interesting. Now the question is, how they generate this God Hand? Because I seen some clips of the game. I know that it's a game that it's kind of like a parody, but it has some decent shit on it, right? I mean, somebody will have to think of the kids. You can spank women? But is it only women that you can spank, or is it men as well? Because if it's a universal move, I don't see that being that bad. YouTube doesn't give a shit. Everyone that has played it didn't get cancelled. Well, shouldn't be a problem then. Man, you kick them in the balls? Damn. Interesting choice. Well, I don't know. Well, the biggest problem is making it run on the PS2 emulator. Then we can worry about the contents of the game. But first, I will say that the biggest challenge is making it run. If they have them in the first place. Play God Hand, it's good. I don't know, dude. I wanted to play FIFA Street 2 in like some time ago, and I couldn't make it properly run on my emulator. So it really depends on that more than anything else. I know that FIFA Street 2 like has decent graphic in the sense that it will probably give the emulator a hard time, but so does God Hand. That's the issue. FIFA, no. Wait, did I say FIFA Street Fighter? No, I say FIFA Street, right? There are some games that the emus just don't wanna play. Yeah, I'm aware. That game is amazing, though. FIFA Street, at least FIFA Street 2, which is the one that I played, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful game, because it's a game that basically it's about football if football had no rules other than making goals, right? It's beautiful because of that. You can play it well. Control feels a bit off. Right, but do you have an Nvidia video card, right? That's the big difference. Since I played on PS2, it's like it had a bit of delay compared to original hardware, and I noticed it because it's a reaction heavy game. I see. Football in Latin America, the movie, the game? Maybe. Kinda. Come on. It's kinda like that, yeah. How football is in the fucking streets, you know? There, it doesn't matter if you get absolutely fucked by someone. If you're in the floor, you're just giving advantage to the other team. There is no Hollywood acting. You got swept, get fucked. Oof. And we're finally out. Jesus. Now the problem is that this jump, I failed it before. I actually am not sure how to do this jump. Hey, does someone remember how I did this jump? Because I don't remember anymore. Was it a full jump to the left while you are right next to the wall? How was it? Because I really don't want to fall back in the bog, dude. I don't remember how it was. Yeah, it was like that. Right next to the wall, full jump to the left. That's it. Just with this tiny Apple machine with an Nvidia CPU, it will run even better though. But I'm not shelling out $100 for a 1050 Ti yet. You know, buying video cards right now, it's not a good idea at all. Definitely not a good idea in the slightest. But you know, nice that it works on your Apple. But you know, the thing is, regardless, that it's always a pain in the ass to set them up in an emulator, especially the PS2 emulator. Because it's really a matter of, like, pray that the emulator supports your game in hardware mode. Because if it doesn't support it in hardware, you will have to go to software. And if you go to software mode, it runs like fucking shit. That's the problem of the PS2 emulator. For the shit I play, this rig works well. I mean, it's all a matter of what you play, really. That's when a lot of people say that, oh, you're playing on a potato. No, dude, I'm playing in what's good for me. This potato works. You know? Especially people that say that, for example, a 1070 GTX is a potato. How is that shit a potato? It can pretty much run anything that is not optimized like shit. And that it's not in like 4K ultra graphics, right? Well, and even sometimes that can probably work depending on the game. But you know, point is, yeah. Uh-oh. Back to the bog. Oh, never mind. You can actually fall there. Interesting. You know. In fact, before I change my video card, my 760 worked very well. There was a point that I gotta admit that it couldn't handle a lot of shit. Like for example, it could not handle the couldn't handle Sekiro very well. But you know, as long as you don't want to play the very latest stuff, you don't need high-end CPU. Problem is the VRAM with some games. Yeah, but I think that VRAM really isn't that important, right? Because VRAM, most games that ask for VRAM, they don't really need it. Like, in fact, usually they should ask for VRAM just because the model specifies the VRAM. For example, there are a lot of games that in the recommended settings say something like you need a 280 with 4 GB of RAM of VRAM, or you need a RX 590 with 8 GB of RAM of VRAM, right? And it's like, dude, you need 4 or you need 8? No, you don't need either. You should say it just to sound cool, but in reality, VRAM is not that necessary. I saw some tests on VRAM bottleneck. Doom went from 170 FPS to like 60 in some places. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there are things that obviously will work better with more VRAM, but it's almost not noticeable or unimportant, really. I think that VRAM is one of those things that it's there more for marketing more than actual processing, graphic value, right? Basically because, you know, as far as I understand, there is no difference between VRAM and normal RAM. As in, obviously VRAM is only used for graphics, yes. But the thing is, that thing that is stored in the VRAM could be stored in the RAM as well. Like, if you have like 32 GB of RAM, which is something exaggerated, but if instead of the game using the VRAM it uses the actual RAM, it shouldn't be different, unless the game is badly coded, I guess. It's not the most known bottleneck by common fault, but in cases where VRAM is the bottleneck, performance will tank hard. You need a lot of VRAM if you play at high resolution, but if you run at some ghetto shit like 1080p, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but my point is that VRAM is not really different than normal RAM. Like, if the game actually used the normal RAM, I'm pretty sure it will achieve the same effect. Because what's the difference? I mean, I know VRAM is exclusively for graphics, but if you have a lot of RAM, you don't need a lot of VRAM, right? Like, what's the difference? Well, I guess the difference... No, but I don't know. Just run it at Touhou style, 640 by 480. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know. I don't think there really is any substantial difference between VRAM and, well, normal RAM. But maybe I'm wrong, so if I'm wrong, please make sure to correct me. I might be wrong. You can use them interchangeably, only integrated graphics do that. Right. But what I'm trying to say is that if the game code doesn't rely on using VRAM, then it shouldn't be a problem, right? Like if the game actually analyzes if VRAM is available or else use the regular RAM, like it shouldn't be a difference. Like there shouldn't have a difference, right? Or am I wrong on that? Might be wrong, but I just want to make sure. I don't know. Just not sure. At the same time, I also don't know how exactly the game manages the RAM. I like the VRAM, sorry. I picked something? Yeah, but it's impossible to see. Apparently there was a collectible there that I picked up. But it really was impossible to see. And what is wrong with this guy? This guy is crazy. Even if you could, it will be really slow to move data between main RAM and the graphics card. Everything needs to go into VRAM. Everything? It's more of a requirement based on the game. Really? I was sure that there was no substantial difference between VRAM and RAM. As in, like, you know, there really was... Like, it was more, instead of a requirement, it was something that made it, like, easier to process, but it wasn't, like, really a full requirement. Dedicated CPU only could access VRAM. Unless some technology has changed. Really? Only can reach VRAM? That seems quite limiting, to be honest. Didn't know that. It really seems quite limiting. Well, I think they can read textures from RAM though. I mean, I understand that a graphics card is pretty much a processor on its own. So I think it will make sense if it had its own RAM, that it will be easier to access than asking the processor to access the RAM for them. But I thought it wasn't that big of a difference, but maybe it is. Not geometry and shit. Oh, it can read textures but not geometry. Interesting. There is a lot of things that I don't know about how games, how video games work behind scenes. I'm very ignorant in that topic. But I was sure that VRAM and normal RAM were the same thing. I guess I was wrong. I mean, were the same thing in the sense that they could be interchangeably used. You know. Wow. You load the CPU with data, but it's like a truck dumping materials in a factory. Interesting. RAM had to send data through the North Bridge to the CPU, and since it takes longer, performance suffers. Interesting. It's just that well, in that case, maybe it's just not very well used then. Using the VRAM memory modules is much more optimized since it's near the CPU cores. Right, but to retake on what I was saying before, it doesn't seem that it's very well used if companies, when they put out the requirements for games, they basically tell you that on the same level you have a video card with 4 GB of RAM and a video card with 8 GB of RAM. Like, that makes it clear that they are not really using it very well, right? I think Nvidia has something to counteract this. NVLink? I don't know. But yeah, regardless of the case, I think that, well, just like many things, it's not like, just like many other things, video games are not very well optimized in general. And I'm assuming that also includes the use of the VRAM, because I will assume that it could be used way better than it's used currently, right? Probably. I'm not sure though. But you know. What we definitely know is that video game development is a piece of shit. That's for sure. Oof. Can I really make this jump? Yep, I can. But you know. What's important is that, you know, you don't need to play games that require a lot of that. You say that Doom Eternal requires a lot of VRAM? Oh, that reminds me that Doom Eternal, I'm pretty sure the entire Doom franchise is on sale on Steam right now. Like Doom 64, Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, they are all on sale. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Basically, you only care about VRAM when you run out of it, just like RAM. You run out of it, huh? But you know. I think that it's still a little bit exaggerated when it comes to the requirements, because it really can be possible that a game utilizes 8 GB of VRAM. Like, I feel like if that's the case, you're doing something wrong. No, 8 GB seems like an exaggeration, to be honest. Um... What? Wait, I jump left? I don't care about the fucking bird, by the way. Like, he can go fuck off for all I care. But do I have to jump full to the left? Oh, I do. Okay. And these jumps are weird. Now what? Not really sure. I think I have to be like on here and then full jump left. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Full jump left. No. Definitely not full jump. Need to land on the... Well, at least I scared the fucking bird. I was out to say the fucking dog. That will happen to stuff that loads a bunch of 4K texture or the like. In Total War I had problems with the VRAM since the APU says it has only 5 MB of VRAM, so the graphical settings didn't even load. That game can require more VRAM cause thousands of units in screen. Need high VRAM to render all the Japanese committing Sudoku? Damn. Unbelievable. But wouldn't that be something that will require more CPU than VRAM? Well, I guess it really depends on what you do. Because you can make it like Danmaku games that you use CPU to render bullets, or you could make it like, you know, like an actually well-optimized game and actually use the video card. Yeah, I guess that's the case. Ouch. So, you know. Thankfully, well, it's as Yami says, if you don't care about 4K, I don't think you should be having trouble with this kind of stuff, right? Like, if you do 1080, it shouldn't be a problem. In an ideal world, the game will detect you're running a bulldozer and go into panic mode. Fuck you. My bulldozer is a blessing to this world. Wow, nice jump. At least there is... Well, never mind. Well, at least you can fall all the way to the left here. That's good to know. CPU doesn't do graphics, only game logic. Just refuse to run. It's really funny that you say it when you have a way, like, a 10 times worse processor than I do. It's pretty rich. I think that that's the funniest part about when a lot of people in this chat talk shit. That it's like, you know, it's like a Chihuahua trying to bark to a Rottweiler, right? Come on, bro. You cannot even back up your shit talk. I mean, if you were Riemann, for example, Riemann has a really good processor, an i7, like one of the latest generations i7. So he's saying that my FX is trash. Is like he can do it. He can do it because he has a way better processor than me. So saying that my FX is trash is like, yeah, okay, I have to hold that L. But you, that's fucked up. In benchmarks? In what benchmarks? The ones made in Kyle.com? You got your laptop CPU? Yeah, exactly. Exactly my point. But you know, it's okay, don't worry about it. If it makes you feel better, everyone in this fucking stream is shameless when they talk shit. Shameless is the name of this chat, pretty much. Absolutely shameless. It's power efficient. Well, yeah, I mean, you could say that a toaster is also power efficient. My FX is an FX 8350. It's that one. It's a good processor. I mean, the kind of processor that, you know, there is a phrase that I've been hearing lately, that is, it just works. Well, that's pretty much the thing with the FX, it just works. Technically, a toaster consumes more than a laptop. Really? Oh, because it uses the energy to... What the hell? Alright. Well, maybe the guy below wasn't the only stoner that was seeing things. Yeah, that was literally the ghost of the babe. Yeah, I'm assuming that because they use the energy to transform it into thermal energy, like the electric energy to turn into thermal energy, they will use more. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was in the beginning. It's just that in the beginning I thought it was like a decoration, but it actually wasn't, apparently. So, you know, was a little bit confused. Though I don't know if it does something, as in, if you're able to catch it before she disappears, I don't know if something happens. Probably not. Probably just decoration at the end of the day, but you never know. Really. Well, let's welcome the bug again. Wait, you have a Ryzen? Hey, you didn't tell me you had a Ryzen. Wait, that's cheating. You had a laptop, you did not have a Ryzen. Are you kidding me? Or... I don't think they are laptop Ryzens, or are they? Because I thought a Ryzen... Oh, you built... Okay, well, alright. If that's the case, then yeah, a Ryzen is obviously gonna be better than an FX. Oh, you also have your laptop. Okay, gotcha. Well, yeah, in that case it makes sense. So that you were trying to compare your laptop processor. But, you know, What about the i5? Oh, that's your laptop processor. Well, in theory, the FX, if you make an equivalent with Intel, it's the equivalent to the i5. So I'm not sure if it's equivalent to a laptop i5. ROM Total War, the original runs the same in both PCs. Maybe because it uses more video than CPU, right? Maybe it uses the video card way more, I don't know. And this jump is absolutely fucking me up. I don't remember it being that hard before. Maybe I can do... Nice. I was about to say maybe I can do a full jump from like the previous... Nope. Cannot do a full jump. Doesn't work that way. Ooh, that was close. Intel Core i5. You know, it's okay. Almost as good as a single... Well, the whole point of the FX is that it has 8 cores. So, you know, single thread performance is supposed to be low because there are 8 of them. That's the whole point, which is the reason why the emulator Citra runs like shit, because it doesn't support multi-threading. Yeah, that's the point of the FX. The performance is shared between the cores. It's how it supposedly works. So obviously 8 cores is not really that much as 8 cores. In reality it's 4 dual cores. It's something like that. It's a weird way of doing it, but you know. Basically, that's the reason why single core performance is as in that processor. Emulators love single thread performance. Yeah. I render 2K videos in this beast. 2K? How much is 2K? Like, on real numbers. How much resolution is that? At most they use 2 cores and barely the others, yeah. Yeah, that's why my processor struggles too much with emulators that are not optimized to use the video card, unless they are like those retro emulators that are, you know, so fucking easy to run that it... Oh shit, the Babe. Damn it. Ah, that sucks. Well, back to the bog. 1440p. I see. Gotcha. Yeah, pretty much. But what is 4K then? Because I thought that was 4K. If that's 2K, I don't know how much 4K is supposed to be then. According to the RPCS3 devs, coding a multi-thread emulator is hell. Yeah, I can imagine that being the case. Mostly because, you know, I will assume that you cannot interact that much with the game itself. It has to be more generic, right? Something like that. 2160. Well, But why does YouTube, unless I'm wrong, but I thought I saw YouTube saying that 1440p was 4K. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought that was the case. The longest render I done was a POFB run that took 12 hours. Do you edit your videos? Because if the only thing you want to do is cut something from a bigger video, there are way better ways of doing it than rendering it. That's 2K. Yeah, I know that now. It was a splicing run. I see. But I mean, if all you want to do is just cut footage from a bigger footage, you can do that with Avid Emotes and you don't need to render anything. Filters, scaling and stuff. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, if you actually edit the video, then yeah, you will need to render it. But basically, for example, well, let me tell you something. What I'm doing right now, what I'm gonna do is the following. I'm gonna edit this stream on YouTube to basically keep only the first part of the stream where I beat Newbay Plus. Then I'm gonna download the video, not in that order. I'm gonna download the video first and then edit it on YouTube. And then for this part of Ghost of the Babe, I'm gonna use Avid Emotes to basically say from here to here I want this video. And it takes, well, ignoring how much it takes you to find the exact spot where you want to cut it, which usually is not more than 2 minutes, and that's already an exaggeration. But after you do that, the only thing you need to do is wait like 10 seconds maximum for the video to cut itself, and it's ready. So yeah, I'm gonna shield Avid Emotes if you don't mind. If you want a program to cut your videos, just cut them and not editing any further, get Avid Emotes. It works. It just works. It's very lightweight too, so any shitty ass computer can run it. I knew that was a bad idea. Basically take the raw recording, do a lossless upscale to 2K, then a long semi-lossless compression before uploading. I got a 100 GB video on the upscale step once. You use lossless cut. It doesn't touch the quality if you cut by keyframe, and if not, the performance loss is minimal. Well, here I'm pretty sure it's the same. Avid Emotes, if you cut in a keyframe, it basically leaves the video as it is. Well, I mean, it cuts it where you want to cut it, but it basically, that's the only thing it does. And if you cut it outside of a keyframe, I actually never tried to do that. I don't know how it will do, but I think it still does it. It's just that you probably lose some performance. But yeah, that's the way it works. Very good. And also, if you, for whatever reason, you're a Linux user, it also works on Linux. In fact, I'm pretty sure the whole reason that program exists is because it works on Linux. It's pretty much a program that was made to run there. Usually upscaling videos is a bad idea, but YouTube gives them more bitrate for free. for free? But you know, the thing is, what was I about to say? Yeah, it's a pain in the ass when it takes so long to do. I usually like don't even bother at that point to do it. Which is the reason why I like Avidemut so much. Doesn't require anything. It's still, you know, I'm a very lazy person, so even using Avidemuts to me is a little bit of a pain in the ass. So that's why sometimes I don't like playing more than 2 games on stream, right? But you know, if it's gotta happen, I do that. And it works quite well. You started using 265 because I can get it to be faster and to compress better than 264. Yeah, I think that you're talking about the encoder. Twitch doesn't support 265 apparently. For some reason it doesn't. Like I remember reading in a lot of places back when I was looking for encoders because the video encoder for AMD is very bad. Well, I still use it though, but you know, it's only for YouTube uploads, I see. If it's only for YouTube uploads, basically, you can go nuts. You can even upload a video that has like 50,000 kilobytes of bitrate, for example. You can just go nuts in that case, but you know. Since I'm streaming, I'm pretty much stuck at 6,000. I mean, I think on YouTube you can stream with way more than 6,000, which is something that you cannot do on Twitch. But at the same time, it also depends on my internet, you know. And I don't want to tempt the devil. So that's why. The problem is that the 265 videos are so hard to decode that my CPU chugs when I play them, but it's no problem if YouTube take care of it. Oh. Have you... I think I already asked you this question, but have you tried buying a new PC? And by new PC I don't mean building it yourself. I mean buying like a new laptop. Like, you know, those things that they call ultrabooks? Like those that are usually made for, well, gaming. I don't like the word gaming, but you know, it's easier to understand that way. But yeah, basically those. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be better in the long run. They are very expensive though, because you know, if a desktop PC is already expensive, imagine how expensive a mobile version of that is gonna be, which is what an ultrabook is trying to be. So yeah, wouldn't blame you for not wanting it. wasn't gonna work. I knew it, but I couldn't. Sure, but shit is expensive and moving my files will be a giant pain. Your notebook doesn't have USB 3, right? It only has USB 2. Because if it has USB 3, it's not gonna be that painful to move them. I mean, it's still gonna be painful, don't get me wrong, but not that painful. 2.0, oh, I see. Well, yeah, it's gonna be painful in that case. You know. Definitely gonna be worth it, but yeah, it's definitely very expensive. I mean, I'm not a very big fan of laptops myself, even if they can, like, I know that there are laptops that perform better than my current desktop PC, yes, but I don't like the idea that they seem so fragile, right? Like, if they overheat a little bit, it's like, it feels like they are gonna blow up. Obviously, I'm assuming they have measurements to not let that happen, but I mean, laptops are useful for power outage. Yeah, basically, you know, no one talks about that. No, I mean, well, earlier today, before I started the stream, my lights flicker yet again, and because of that, my PC turned off. So yeah, in those scenarios, it's definitely very good to have a laptop. But you know, for moving files is not as hard as it seems. Real pain is that you need to move programs and their configs. Yeah. Yeah, basically all of the app data shit. That's usually very annoying to do. Or documents, right? That was close. You can always buy a battery for your desktop. Yeah, I know that you have UPSs, but I don't really know how they work. I mean, I will assume that they just work, but I don't know how true that statement is, to be honest. Oh, that was very close. Well, that sucks. You should think of the Steam games that don't use clouds. Yeah, I mean, the save files is always a pain in the ass, especially games like Wings of B that have the save files inside of the game folder. Because it's not even a matter of like copying app data and be done with it. No, like you actually need to search for every single game. That's what sucks so much, you know. An absolute pain in the ass. Also, wait, UPS is not expensive as far as I know. Is it really expensive? I don't remember it being expensive last time I checked. Are you sure? You owe your CPU at half the price it is right now? Prices surely have went down the shitter. Yeah. The good ones are. Yeah, but I mean, I will just need a UPS that allows the computer to stay on for like 5 minutes. I don't think I need more than 5 minutes, right? Like, I need enough to basically be like, especially if I'm streaming, right? To be like, oh shit, the lights went out, okay, let me turn off the stream and turn off my PC, like shit like that. Obviously, if the lights flicker, then that shouldn't be a problem, because I'm assuming that it's something that it's already, that it will already work, regardless of how shitty the UPS is. I'm assuming there shouldn't be a problem, right? I don't know, because I don't know how UPS work. I really have no clue how they work. So because of that, I don't know which one to get either. I don't know. I think that one of these days I do want to buy one, so I will have to ask you, or well, whoever knows about UPSs, which one I should get. As I said before, I only care about having at least 5 minutes of uptime when there is no energy. That's all I care. 5 minutes is all I need. Even less, 3 minutes, I will take 3 minutes too. It's also about not degrading the power supply. Yeah, I think I heard something about that. That it could be negative for the power supply, or well, I don't know if it was the power supply, but to something in particular. Don't we all? What, need 5 minutes? Yeah, I'm assuming. But I don't know what they offer. That's the thing. I have no clue what their point is. Well, I know what their point is, I just... Wow, the same way to fail as before. Well, at least I only fell down here. Damn it. Normal usage and UPS is graded at about 1 hour if it's a cheap one, more than enough to save progress and quit. Yeah. Yeah, but as I say before, I don't know. Like, what about what Yannick said about degrading the power supply? Because if it does that, that will absolutely suck. If that's the case. Wouldn't want my power supply degrading. Especially something as important as a power supply, right? Damn, I'm finally out of the box. Jesus Christ, that took forever. For the people who live in thunder areas, a decent UPS is recommended. Yeah, usually I don't really have that issue at all. Wow, back to the bog, that was pretty quick. Didn't last too long. Outside of the bog. Damn it. Damn, that still work. Good UPSs even come with warranty, like up to 5,000 USD if shit fails. If it kills your hardware, they refund you the PC. The ones that have such warranty, you know you can trust those. Yeah, but that will be a pain in the ass. I mean, I'm glad that that's the case, but usually when shit goes wrong, well, not to mention that the fact that your PC will be fucked, so that's already bad enough, but I mean, it's even a pain in the ass when it comes to, like, you know... what was I about to say? Like, it's a pain in the ass, even trying to complete the whole process of, you know, the complaint. But, you know... I don't know, maybe after all it's not that good of an idea to get a UPS. It's better to have a warranty when your PC dies in a thunderstorm than do let it die for free. No, clearly. But what I'm trying to say is that I'd rather not even take the risk, if that's the case. Like, feel like a warranty is not enough for me to be like, yeah, maybe I should get a UPS, you know. I feel like the warranty doesn't really give me much in that case. Oh, that sucks so much, all the way down. But you know. The point is, yeah. If there is, well, but then again, how could it fry or whatever the power supply? Like, how will it even do it? I mean, I'm not very knowledgeable about hardware, so try to explain it like I was a fucking toddler if it's possible. But like, I don't see how it will cause trouble, right? I'm not sure. A little bit weird, if you ask me. At the same time, I also don't know internally how a UPS works, so probably, you know, I should know that first. In case of thunder, you should keep running off of the battery in the UPS. It shouldn't fry your PC unless the UPS is fucked. So you're saying that the only point of a UPS could be, you know, could be something that it cannot even do if it is fucked? It's like, you know, it's like the kind of situation where you will say you have one shop, right? You only have one shop, UPS. Can fuck that only shop up, right? Basically, the UPS can feed voltage in a flow that the supply does not like. Interesting, but is that possible to know beforehand, or are you basically completely fucked no matter what? How does it work? Like, it's not enough to even look at the specifications of the UPS? Because if that's the case, that's a little bit fucked. So I guess that can happen with any kind of hardware, right? Like if it has a factory defect, you keep running always at a constant voltage without having to worry if the electrical grid is having a tantrum. Interesting. The good ones are sold as pure sine wave? What the fuck is pure sine wave? That sounds like a good name for an electronic music band, if you ask me. The pure sine wave. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce sine. Maybe pronounce something differently. There you go. Nice. Out of the bog again. Alright. So this is where I'm gonna end the stream, because I don't want to fall back to the bog again. Hey, Hypeamy, how is it going? You came right in time to see me end the stream, but it's okay, don't worry about it. If you wanna see something cool, go to this same stream, go to minute 50 and start watching from there. Minute 50 or around there, and will be cool. But that's gonna be it for me. Not only for today, but also for this map in general. I don't like this map. I already knew I didn't like this map. This is one of the maps that I watched the most of Champ King, and I remember not liking it back when I watched streamers play it, and I clearly don't like it now when I'm playing it myself. It's way too hard, it's just unforgiving, so maybe at some point when I really have absolutely nothing else to do, I might retake this, but not now. Really, it's something that it really will be when I have nothing else to do, because this is extremely fucked up. Extremely fucked up. So yeah, hey, it took me 1 year and 8 months to play New Bay Plus again, so maybe in 1 year and 8 months I will play this shit again. You never know. If I'm still streaming by then, that is. But Gabi showing the bug copium. The bug copium. But what's important is that it's always an option, and it's nice to have options. Like, for example, the only reason in the first place why I started playing New Bay Plus is because the other options that I had that day, I just didn't like them. So I was like, okay, let's try this shit. And I did, and it was alright. Well, it was alright, I was able to beat it. So that's one demon out. The only other demon that I still need to beat is Wings of B. Wings of B, which is something that is also not gonna happen anytime soon, but it will eventually happen. Anyways, if you care about the PC you buy, pure sine wave for maximum stability and quality of electricity. I see. Okay. I'll have that in mind, but I will definitely ask you again if I actually decide to buy a UPS. But in any case, Thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. Definitely not with Shump King, so you know, I'll see you there, and have a good one and take care and all of that shit. So yeah, bye bye.